Lord Melchizedek, dreaming. Dreaming is a natural thing to do for all humans while they sleep. It is well known that dreaming allows the mind to process the day that has gone before and any problems, questions, or issues that may have arisen. Dreaming also allows the dreamer to process their thoughts and feelings about themselves in relation to the world around them. Sometimes, however, dreams may seem very real, and that is because they are. Many people astral travel as they sleep, and that is nothing new. But some others, particularly those who are awakened to their spiritual selves, work for the greater good, and actually perform acts of service whilst in their sleep. They also meet with their spirit and angel guides to learn lessons or to receive information, and some even engage with spirits or darker energy to try to keep them at bay. This last practice is dangerous, because the human spirit is very vulnerable when it is out in the ethereal world, and if the conscious mind is not consciously aware, there is a real danger of something untoward happening, and the person's energies being compromised. People who are aware of their higher purpose will intentionally perform their light work consciously and protect themselves and their energies accordingly, but some people's souls are so attuned to their higher purpose that they find ways to engage in light work when the body is sleeping, and their energies are potentially unprotected. If you have very real dreams, there is a chance that you are astral traveling and meeting with other spirits or souls whilst asleep. To make sure your energies are protected and that you get back into your body safely before awakening, ask the Creator or your angel guides for protection. Here is an invocation you can say before retiring every night. Mother, Father God, Creator of all that is, I hold the intention that my energies be protected whilst I am asleep. I call upon my angel guides to protect my spirit as it travels, keeping it grounded in my body, to allow it to find its way home again. Protect me as I engage with my guides, soul family, and other spirits, and keep my aura and chakras protected from psychic attack and transfer of energies. For my highest and best, thank you, it is done. I am Lord Melchizedek. The cloak of invisibility when all becomes as one. I have so often been asked to do energy clearing work since 2009, with sacred tones just being transmitted through me to assist with this, yet sound also opens the higher energy fields of the seventh dimension and higher. I have often been called upon to this work in crowded spaces, or where people were walking past me, or even on top of Pyramid Mountains in Reunion on a Sunday, and hikers everywhere, and hardly any space to move, as the top is only about 1.5 meters in width. When I am called upon to work, I do it, even if I often do not know how this will manifest into form and being. I am just the instrument used by divine hands, and therefore am transmitting, or allow whatever comes to be transmitted through me. Yet, it is at these moments that miracles happen. For what I have found, even in the midst of crowds, the work gets done. Why? Because I, and all with me, as when a group is with me, like when I was in France, Greece, and Egypt, then simply are held in a universal bubble of light, in a much higher dimensional state. We become invisible to all those milling crowds around us, and shift into a much higher frequency band. Then, there is such a beautiful stillness, a silence, as all life and life forms hold their breath. Everything becomes light-filled, and all becomes as one. Peace, unity, love, and infinite oneness, held in sacredness, which surpasses description, and which is timeless. I experienced this again, yesterday, when we were on another mountain top, yet there were workers all around us, putting up fences, or rather fortifying the sheer drops of the cliffs beneath us, as a piece of land had torn off there, when the immense fires raged there, a few years ago. We found the perfect spot where we knew that billions of Earth years ago the landmass tore off from the east coast of southern Africa, Antarctica, Australia, etc., which once was the supercontinent. There is far more, which I will not relate here, as this is in my book on Africa. When the leopard from the sacred space had been guided to bring 2 sets of singing bowls with her, and the one which made itself known to be played here was the one which bridges the ascension into the new golden age. I had instruments in groups before, in Greece a lute, and here in South Africa, a harp. Windy becomes as one with bowls, and as predicted the new higher octaves of sound, recently released could be heard and felt. I felt this deeply, that these were the singing bowls which are anchoring in the new golden age, and the one supercontinent of the new earth, as I did energy work there a few months ago, connecting to the whales, and dolphins, and ancient domes and cosmic helpers. When the first singing bowl sound reverberated and Windy played, that silence descended, and all the sounds of workers faded. I felt the waters, even as they became silent, even though the waves were still crashing onto the shore. The birds stilled their songs, the granite rocks vibrating to the sound, and the shrubs, trees, were carrying the sound, and absorbing what was happening, and transmitting this through their roots. The sacred sounds then transmitted through me as well, and with it, when all came to its perfect sacred conclusion, and I came back to myself, what struck me was the stillness and silence, and the intricate oneness, as one. Words fail to describe it, but remembrance came of other places, of other scenes, where I had witnessed and experienced the same. I am sharing this, for this is what will happen more, as some souls have already graduated into the 7th dimension, some into the 5th and some still in the 3rd. Those in higher dimensional states will simply not be visible to the ones in the 3rd dimension anymore unless they choose to show themselves. The new earth and the new golden age, which is fully being anchored in, are already felt and co-created, and indeed, we are now in those sacred initiation phases, where many will now fully be in the 7th, 5th, etc., and will therefore operate on those frequencies simultaneously. Once one experiences the oneness, then all else fades away. For now, the inner soul is remembering what it is like to be as one with all of creation, all life and life forms, and all that is. Once experienced, one cannot go back. The soul will seek this, and manifest it, for it now remembers, and thus co-creates it. And so many will find this happening to them increasingly. We are the ones all have been waiting for. The blue Avians, do not fight time. Beloved human. We are the blue Avians, reaching you across dimensions not bound by the ticking clocks of your world. We come today to you to whisper about time again. Time is not your enemy. Time is not a wall you must break through, nor a chain that binds you. Time is energy alive, fluid, and responsive to consciousness. When you struggle with time rushing, forcing, fearing that there is not enough, you have unknowingly entered the density of artificial time, a human-made grid of measurement. This artificial structure often traps you in the illusion that life is slipping away, that you are always late, or that you must fight to make the most of it. But we tell you, there is another time. A living current. A divine flow. Divine time is not measured by clocks or calendars. It pulses through your heart, it sings in nature, it lives in the breath of creation itself. Divine time carries you effortlessly when you surrender to its rhythm. You were never meant to chase time, but to ride its wave, like a bird gliding on unseen winds. The signs of divine time are subtle but certain. Things happen with ease, not force. Synchronicities align without planning. Doors open when you are ready to walk through them. You feel both spacious and present, no matter what the clock says. When you resist time, you tighten your energy. When you surrender to divine time, you expand. How to align with divine time. Pause. Place your hand on your heart. Close your eyes and say aloud. I step out of the illusion of artificial time. I enter the living current of divine time, where all unfolds with ease. I trust the rhythm of life to carry me exactly where I need to be. You may notice the nervous system soften, the breath slow, the mind quiet. This is alignment. This is where creation becomes effortless. And if you forget, and you will, dear one, because you are human, return to these words. Return to the breath. Return to the knowing that you are timeless essence, simply visiting a world of form. Trust. Let go. Allow the currents of divine time to carry you. You are exactly on time for your life. We are with you. We sing in your skies and in your heart. We bow to your journey. In timeless presence. The blue Avians. Planetary stabilization begins. Beloved ones. planet Earth has entered a further state of convergence with our parallel fifth-dimensional timelines. Like us, our planet too continues merging with its future identities. Stabilizers initiate now a phase of planetary harmonization as we move towards June. Many of you are now seeing in the field the rainbow plasma shield that now covers our planet due to the assistance of our Venusian and Aurora family, and the solar transmissions received during these past 2 years. All harmonic planetary stabilizers, especially sonic ones, are now key to sustaining the harmonics within our rainbow diamond planetary shield. For it is through the sound and unique melody they play, in their unique way, and with their unique soul coding, that they can sustain and stabilize our new planetary frequency from all the lower forces that continually threaten our new harmonic state. The effects of this new redimensionalization are deeply felt in our mental, emotional, and physical bodies. Old habits, patterns, thoughts, and feelings will pull you back into an old timeline, showing you what you need to release before you can fully anchor yourself into a higher frequency band. Feeling emotionally exhausted, confronting our shadows to become more whole as we embrace higher soul fragments, are common manifestations that we are shifting timelines. The 6/6 portal will be the manifestation of these stabilizing energies we are now embodying to help us achieve more harmony in our bodies and lives. During this phase, it is vital to disengage from the astral plane, as it is the difference between being continually dragged down to a lower state of being within a plane of delusions, non-benevolent influences, and false guidance. Once we retrieve full control of our astral body, we cease experiencing attacks, elevate our frequency, and start merging with our fifth-dimensional selves, moving into the soul dimensions, and completely detaching from lower planes. Once we achieve this level of self-mastery, we start experiencing totally different challenges, dealing with them from a more neutral and wiser perspective, focusing on the creation and expansion of our new lives within a new dimensional frequency band. We stop feeling disempowered, for we have already realized that only we can govern and shift our life's trajectory. We start seeing life with different eyes, for we are literally in a higher sphere, from where we can now witness the immediate outcomes of our thoughts, feelings, and actions, taking responsibility and shifting trajectory when required. Many of you are now training yourselves to manifest new jobs/missions, often both are the same for many of you, ending relationships, and moving into new locations, for you have become a new person. Remember that resistance, wanting to remain in the old ways, is what creates suffering. Say your farewells with love and gratitude, and open your arms and heart to the new life that is being born inside yourselves. You deserve to raise, thrive, and live abundantly, lovingly, and gracefully. May you embrace all the blessings that are coming to you, beloveds. With an infinite love. Natalia, Alba. Mary Magdalene, Butterfly Messengers. Greetings, beloved beacons of love. I am Mary Magdalene. It is an honor to be in your presence today. I wish to speak of something most beautiful and transformative that is manifesting upon the earth. Many ascended masters have joined together and activated the energy of transformation from within their own being/souls. They have allowed this energy to be magnified and boosted, and then they have collected that energy from each ascended master, and anchored it, integrated it, and synthesized it, and it has created a portal of light. Because their intention was of transformation for all souls, transformation at a soul level, something most beautiful occurred from another dimension. As the portal grew and grew, thousands, millions of butterflies came through the portal into the sacred space in which the ascended masters were existing/working/gathering. The ascended masters recognized that there was a butterfly for each soul upon the earth, in fact, many butterflies for each soul upon the earth, and that each butterfly would be a messenger of transformation for the soul, a messenger that tells the soul that it is time to activate something significant within its energy source and bring it forth into the physical body with which it is connected upon the earth. The ascended masters sent these butterflies to the earth as well as throughout the entire universe of the Creator. These butterflies are entering through dimensions into the energy of the earth. They are energy vibrations. They are energetic representations of a message for your soul, for every soul a message of transformation, that it is time for the soul to ignite/activate something that is immensely important for the lifetime in which they are connected, to allow this transformation to come forth into embodiment, and also to allow for a message to be delivered from the butterfly to the soul, a message of remembrance, and then a message of remembrance from the soul to the physical body with which it resides. Then of course this message, and everything that comes into embodiment in a physical body, is also gifted naturally and automatically to Mother Earth, and Mother Earth benefits from these energies as well. The Ascended Masters are delighted in their creation, and now they are observing these butterflies flowing into the earth, into the environment of the earth, and connecting to souls. You may be in meditation/walking/listening to music/reading. And you may be aware that an energetic butterfly comes into your awareness. It may come into your awareness as a physical butterfly, and you can also take this as a messenger from your soul. However, mostly they will come in energetic form. You may have one visitation, or you may have visitations from many butterflies. When that butterfly comes, and you can even invite the butterfly that holds a message for your soul from the energy of transformation, you can invite that butterfly forth. Take it first into your hands. Let it rest in your hands. Fill your hands with love. Imagine, like a liquid love light, your palms fill with liquid love. This is like nectar for the butterfly, the energetic butterfly. Let it absorb that love and you will see that the butterfly transforms. When you feel ready, you can bring that butterfly into your heart space and just let it rest there. Let its energy pulsate throughout your entire being. It is a message for your soul, so as it flows into your heart space, it will connect with your soul, and your soul will ignite. Something very powerful, very meaningful will activate within your soul, and then it will radiate into your being. You can allow yourself to be filled with the light that is generated, because you'll create your own transformation, like a portal of light opening within your soul, that allows transformation and embodiment to come forth, to be embodied within your being, embodiment of light, love, and truth from your soul. Let it grow. Let it develop. Let it be what it wants to be. Let it inspire you. Let it fulfill and enlighten you. That butterfly may stay with you, acting as a guide, or it might simply dissolve, as if into fairy dust. You can call forth the butterflies that are messengers for the soul as many times as you wish. They may keep coming forward until a time when they don't, and then you will know that you have received the message that is most appropriate and most needed for you to create a deeper oneness and integration with your soul and your physical embodiment. I wonder what you will discover from your soul, what your soul will activate and demonstrate to you. What it is from your soul that requires to be embodied now in order to offer you the strength, power, truth, and the love that has always been with you but now can be fully grounded. We hope that you will accept this gift from all Ascended Masters of male or female vibrations, a gift of true awakening of the soul. I am Mary Magdalene, and I thank you. The angels, the rewards of broadcasting love to my little garden. My dear friends, we love you so very much. You are all so magnificent. Your every loving thought, word, and deed matters so much to this world. You see only the effects of your physical actions and words, but we see the energetic ripples you put into the pond of human consciousness. We see the waves of kindness spreading every time you have a little wish for the well-being of another. We feel the warmth of your heart as you look at your little kitties and dogs. And we witness the incredible light you send to the planet with your hopes and prayers for its continued well-being. You are beautiful broadcasting stations for love, constantly sending signals out that are felt and perceived by all of humanity, even though so very few understand why they feel as they do. When you see someone going through a tough time in a story on the internet, and you feel compassion, without knowing it, you have embraced them in a blanket of loving energy. When you see a little bird and appreciate its joyful spirit, the bird feels your love and appreciation. When you pray a single prayer for the upliftment of humanity, your energy joins a rising tide of prayers that is surging to create positive change. Nothing you do, think, or say is insignificant. You might broadcast the one perfect signal of love that reaches a soul in need. Your positive thoughts might be the little boost needed to help another feel like they can keep going. Your willingness to envision something good for yourself attunes you to the very reality you desire and opens you to streams of love and grace. You can time each day, if only for a few seconds upon awakening, to imagine the best possible day for yourselves. When something upsets you, take time to broadcast a quick thought about what you'd rather see or feel, and then immerse yourself in the emotion of the solution. When you see someone suffering, take a moment to wish them well. A radio does not require a long time to broadcast a signal, and neither do you. You hear music that inspires, energizes, or soothes you. You hear a kind voice. If you don't like the broadcast, you can change the channel. You change your television and radio channels so easily. You can just as easily change your own internal tuner, and you can be very selective about what you broadcast as well. You are not here to fix the world, dear friends. You are here to find ways that feel wonderful to you, to experience and express love, and to be the lovers that you are. If you have a human lover, you enjoy the experience immensely, yet you do not love everyone in this fashion. Likewise, if you become a lover of life, you discern what to focus upon that you can love and enjoy, but you don't have to invite everything on earth into your life. You get to choose how you will experience and express love. In 1,000 tiny ways a day, you can receive it and share it. In each small moment of allowing love to flow to you or from you, you benefit from being in the energy that creates worlds, gives you life, and wants for you all that you want for yourself. Grant yourself this grace as often as you can, and in doing so you will bless your world. God bless you. We love you so very much. The Angels. Source: arrayofflight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light. Click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.